So when I was like in 3rd grade, my grandfather got 2 parakeets and he named them Pete and Repeat. And my grandfather kind of had additional fun, and one time I was in trouble for something and he said, well, I'm going to tell Pete and Repeat on you, as if parakeets could discipline me. So Pete and Repeat went on to be good friends with each other, and then I had the bright idea to get another parakeet for them. So I asked my grandfather if he's willing to get another parakeet. He said sure. So we went over and got a yellow one. I named him Alfred after my great-grandfather, or my grandfather's father. And that was a big mistake, and he kept on bullying Pete and Repeat. So, and no, we did not call 911. I know you hear sirens in the background probably. And one day I had to witness a humorous spectacle. My grandfather was cleaning the bird cages and had to transfer all 3 of them to another bird cage. And when my grandfather got with Alfred and he had his glove on, all of a sudden my grandfather starts wailing at the top of his lungs, "Ow! Ouch!" And I started to crack up laughing, but my grandfather was not smiling. And so one day I was at the house just minding my own business, and my grandfather starts shouting at the top of his lungs, "Alfred," a couple of times. And he gets up and starts going to that cage to tell Alfred that he got to stop bullying the other 2 parakeets. So one day he had to make the conscious decision to take Alfred back. And yes, he made the decision. And so we all got ready and took him back. And he did not want to stay, and he actually flew out of the pet owner's hand, and everyone was like, "Shut the door." And so he started flying all around the pet store. But they finally caught him, and he was now no longer part of the Pete and Repeat birdcage, I guess. And so sometime after that, my grandfather found Pete on the bottom of the birdcage, and so it was just Repeat left. And then later in 2017, that's when I found Repeat on the bottom of the birdcage. So we didn't have any parakeets left. But I once again had the bright idea, why not we get another parakeet? So we all got ready and went to another pet store and got another parakeet. I named the parakeet Sapphire. The middle name was Boo. Don't ask why, but we got another parakeet. And the reason I bring all that up is because when we got the parakeet home, my grandfather was putting him in the cage, and I saw this happening right before it happened in slow motion almost. I actually saw Sapphire bite my grandfather's finger so hard, and my grandfather started wailing, and I witnessed it, and I knew it was going to happen before it happened. So I just thought I'd add that. I guess my grandfather can't escape parakeets from hurting his hand. And then a year after that we moved, and our apartment does not allow parakeets or any pets, so we had to give it to our neighbor. And all of a sudden, I was just standing there, all of a sudden my grandfather starts wailing at the top of his lungs, "Ouch!